Thanks for joining me. We're going to spend about half an hour together this morning. There we go. I suggest that you can be undisturbed in a quiet space and comfortable, and sitting up with a straight back, but relaxed. This is your time for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Today we'll be just having a quick recap on the first session last week, doing a breath and body scan, looking at a little bit at self-care, and then doing a couple of meditations. One is a slow hands moving meditation, and one about compassion, very popular, also known as loving kindness meditation. I'm finished with a poem. So first of all, what is meditation? It is present moment non-judgmental awareness. It's a natural state. It is who you are. We're basically in meditation just resetting the dial back to natural. The phrase effortless effort describes how all you have to do is turn up and just put a few small practices in place. It gives you power, and it's a process, so it might be difficult and it might not feel like it's working, but it is. And it's a practice, so the more you do it, the better you get, usually. Some people are gifted and get it straight away. Some people take longer than others. If you look at the list on the right, there's a lot of reasons there why meditation is good. Strengthens the immune system, helps relieve stress and anxiety, alleviates depression, improves sleep, improves moods and less swings, increases empathy and better communication, better relationships. It's empowering and enhances creativity and gives you more peace of mind. They're just a few of the benefits of meditation. So we're going to go straight into a breath and body scan. Be about 5 minutes. So if you the best position for this is sitting with a straight back, relaxed and alert. You can lean gently if you want, if you're on an upright chair, or raise your bottom up with a cushion or a bolster or something. Importantly, to remember to just, no matter what you're doing, to be in the moment. If you're lying down, you might be inclined to go to sleep. You can do it standing up as well if you like. So, as you're in your position, our eyes are usually gently closed or gazing softly downwards, 2 or 3 feet in front. And bring your attention to the body, the weight of your body in the chair, wherever you sat. And you'll be able to feel connection as gravity does its job and holds you wherever you sat. You can feel your feet perhaps on the floor, your hands just resting. And the movement is your breathing naturally, as something you're definitely not doing, something that's being done for you. This is a good approach to meditation. Just observe the rising and falling in your diaphragm, in your tummy. Be able to perhaps feel the breath coming in and out of your nose or mouth. And take a deep breath if you need to, get a bit more oxygen in. 1 or 2 long, slow, deep breaths. And become aware of the sound of my voice. Consciously aware, that is. And any other sounds in your environment. And we're just sitting still in this natural state, just noticing. You might feel the urge to start thinking and planning or getting excited about the weekend. This is all good, all perfectly natural. And we're just spending these few minutes here, just noticing what's going on. If at any time you don't feel comfortable, just simply get up, walk away, stretch, have a drink of water and come back if you like. Notice any tension in your body. A lot of people carry particular places, such as your jaw, or your eyes, eyebrows and eyes, or your forehead. Bring your attention to your shoulders, they might be slightly hunched. While still breathing naturally, on an out breath, just see if your shoulders drop a little. As your body sinks and starts to just accept its weight and its place. I'm just going to go quiet for just under a minute, so we can all just sit together in this present moment awareness. So you will have probably noticed your mind coming back and doing its thing, thinking, planning, remembering, wondering, all perfectly natural. Normally we just watch these thoughts come and go in mindfulness. You can perhaps imagine you're the sky and the thoughts are clouds, just allowing them to float by. And bring your attention back into the room and back to the screen. And just acknowledge that we're all here today by the power of the internet, and sharing this space with several other people who are connected through this amazing medium of the internet and the computer. I just want to talk a little bit about self-care, and these are some of the aspects of looking after yourself. And some of the keen-eyed ones among you will have noticed that I've put the word meditation at the top of most of those lists, except the one that's entitled people, but arguably that could be there as well. So I'll just read these through, starting from the left. Looking after yourself physically, as well as meditation, getting good sleep, nutrition, exercise, fresh air, water, and your medication, and your lifestyle, good routine, having goals, study and hobbies, fulfilling and satisfying work, time in nature, and lots of pleasure and fun. Mental and emotional aspects of looking after yourself include positive self-talk. So that's not allowing the negative voices or the what's called the imposter syndrome to tell you things that aren't really true and not really useful. Having beliefs, good beliefs in things, or a belief, in touch with your feelings and reconciled with pain or grief in your life. Having some therapy if it's required. Again, having fun and laughter. The people around you, very important. Family and friends, helping services. You might have a priest or chaplain or an imam or rabbi. Support groups, community services, online groups and friends, colleagues, and even meeting new people. And finally, spiritual aspects of life and self-care include prayer, compassion, community, forgiveness, purpose and meaning. And in the centre, having a happy and vital and balanced life. All these aspects will contribute to that. And all these aspects can contain mindfulness. So we're going to do another short meditation. This is called slow hands meditation. And you can just close your eyes again. Take a couple of deep breaths, slow, deep breaths. And this is one that brings mindfulness to the awareness of the body. So I want you to shake out your hands like this, as if you were flinging water off your fingertips, just for a few seconds. And deepen your breath slightly. When your hands feel tingly and energized, place them down, maybe on your thighs, palms facing up. Take a few moments to focus on the sensations in your hands. If you can, feel the pulse in your fingertips and notice how your body feels now too. Still breathing naturally. Maybe without much effort, deepen your breath a little bit. So take a slightly longer inhale and a slightly longer exhale. Breathe deep into your belly. Fill your upper chest with air at the top of the inhalation. And then see how much you can relax with each exhalation. I want you to imagine a soft glowing light at the center of your being. As you breathe in, let the light pulse a little brighter. When you exhale, let it pulse a little dimmer. You could even give it a colour that matches the sensations inside you. When it goes brighter on the inhale and dimmer on the exhale. And with each breath, imagine this energy filling your chest and shoulders. Energy from this inner light. Feel it flow down your arms and into your palms. Notice light and warmth filling your chest cavity, your rib cage, your arms and your hands. And now rest your awareness in and around your hands. Feel the air touching your palms, fingers, thumbs. Feel the outline of your hands and the space between your fingers. And when you're ready, gently lift your hands off your body, just enough to release them into the air. And let them be perfectly still there. Remembering to relax your shoulders, your arms, and your hands. And now lift your hands a little bit higher as slowly as possible, almost imperceptibly, without noticing that they're actually rising. Feel the smallest movement in your awareness as you continue to lift your hands. See how much you can slow down. Imagine the molecules of air rolling between your fingers and inside your fingers. If you slow down the motion enough, you might feel as if your hands are moving by themselves. When it feels right, turn your palms towards each other. As your hands come together, just move them in and out a little bit, ever so slowly towards each other and away from each other. Imagine, if you can, the edges of the energy field between your hands. You may feel as if you're holding a ball of pulsing energy. Or as if your hands were opposite poles of a magnet. Your mind is relaxed, but also aware, witnessing the flow of sensation into your hands. And now just let your hands move naturally, wherever they want to go. You might want to just wave them in the air very gently. Very, very slowly and gently. Just noticing the smallest details of sensation. And now I'd like to invite you to bring your hands to a place on your body that might need healing or attention. If you can't think of anywhere, place them on your tummy or on your chest where your heart is together. If you feel at all emotional, it's purely natural. You're working at a deep level. Respect yourself for this. And now, in your own time, let your hands come to rest in your lap. And we'll just sit for half a minute together in silence. And if you'd like to bring your attention back to the screen, we're going to do compassion meditation. And if you don't understand Prince's quote at the moment, that's okay, you probably will when we've done this. This meditation is also known as loving kindness meditation. It's one of the most popular and well-known meditations originating in Buddhism. So in your relaxed and alert state, eyes closed again if you like, or just gazing softly downwards, I'm going to use the imagination. Think about yourself. Try to see yourself from the outside doing something you normally do, like making the dinner or reading. Now, as you look at yourself with your mind, direct your kindness to yourself with a phrase like, "May I be happy." You can say it softly, out loud, or silently inside. Now accept the message from yourself and acknowledge it. Say, "Yes, may I be happy." And now think about someone you love. Just one person for now. Or someone special you admire. Think carefully about them. Direct your kindness to that person. Again, say inside yourself or softly outside, "May you be happy." And now think about your family or community, all living their lives. And say, "May you all be happy." Think about someone you have neutral feelings for, someone you neither like or dislike, like a co-worker, or someone you see regularly, like a neighbour. You choose a person. Imagine them going about their life. Direct your kindness to this person. And say, "May you be happy." And now think about someone who you might have some hostile feelings with, someone you have a tough time being around. Direct your kindness to this person and say, "May you be happy." And now think about all of these people together and equally direct your kindness to all of them. Hold them all in your attention. Like they're a part of you. And say, "May you all be happy." And now think about everyone in your town or village and send your kindness to them all. You know what to do now. May you all be happy. You can expand this further and further, including your country. Think about all of the people in Britain and beyond. May you all be happy. And finally, direct your kindness everywhere to the whole world. May all beings everywhere be happy. And now take 2 or 3 deep breaths. And rub your hands together. And rub your arms gently. Smile and feel the love and compassion you've got inside yourself that you've just directed to the whole world. We're coming to the end of our session now, and I'd like to read to you a short poem by Mary Oliver called Wild Geese. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over announcing your place in the family of things. Thank you for your time today, and hope to see you at the next session.
Thanks, Johnny. That was a brilliant session, and what a great way to start the day. There won't be any questions as part of this session. However, if you would like to submit a question to Johnny, you can do so by emailing events@scottishautism.org, and we will pass any questions on to Johnny for him to answer in due course. We will also pop these details in the chat for you as well. You can also follow us on any of our social media channels. You can visit our website where you'll find details of our upcoming events. I would just like to highlight a few events that we have coming up this month. Our focus this month is well-being, and we, as well as the meditation sessions with Johnny, we also have an event coming up next Wednesday, which will look at sleep and feeling rested. So I hope you can join us for that. We also have guest speaker Peter Vermeulen joining us on the 18th of December, and he'll be doing a session on autism-friendly relaxation. You will find full details of this on our website. You can also sign up to our events e-newsletter as well, so that you don't miss out on any of the events that are coming up. So that just really leaves me to thank you all for attending the session today. And a massive thanks to Johnny. It was brilliant as always. And we really hope that you will join us for a future session. Thank you, and we hope you have a really good day.